Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. After a difficult start on The Bachelor Season 29, Grant Ellis is now starting to see a future with one of the contestants. Grant's season began on a poor note, leaving fans wondering if he was capable of making a deep connection. The day trader and former professional basketball player has had a number of successful one-on-one dates with ladies, but none of them stand out. Grant's interactions were shallow and, at times, manufactured, raising the possibility that he may never build significant feelings for anyone. Season 29 of The Bachelor has been dominated by tension between the women rather than passionate romance. Tensions erupted early in the season when Zoe McGrady kept stealing Grant, taking time away from the other contenders. Carolina Quezano was the next target of criticism as she expressed questions about her feelings for Grant. Carolina's apathy infuriated the other ladies, especially those who hadn't had the privilege of spending time alone with him. As the number of applicants shrank, the rivalry got overpowering as Grant strained to concentrate on his search for a wife. Before hometowns, Grant's one-on-one date with Juliana Pasquarosa constituted a watershed moment in The Bachelor Season 29. During the couple's exquisite evening at a Scottish castle, Grant admitted to falling in love with Juliana. Grant has had great things to say about all of the ladies, but his interaction with Juliana was his first indication of development toward love. Juliana, for her part, was swept up in the romance, describing the night as a fairy tale. Juliana and Grant's talk over dinner was crucial to the development of their romance. Juliana described her trauma from having a loved one with addiction, something Grant also experienced. Grant and Juliana discussed having similar coping techniques, with both tending to retreat within. Juliana's past distinguishes her from the other ladies, as her history and personality complement Grant's. He finished the night by saying that he could envision Juliana as his wife. Grant's intense feelings for Juliana helped to alleviate the women's resentment of Carolina. The conflict began when Juliana informed Grant about the nasty remarks Carolina had made about him during their date. When Grant questioned Carolina, she did not refute her words but did admit she was unsure of her sentiments. The exchange set the stage for an especially heated rose ceremony. Carolina sulked on the group date in Scotland until Grant dragged her away for a private conversation. The women were fed up with Carolina's continuous demands for attention. Grant and Carolina's conversation demonstrated that, despite his displeasure with the drama, he still cared deeply for her. He appeared sincere in his attempts to soothe her, despite the fact that he was well aware of her comments about him. The exchange set the stage for an especially heated rose ceremony. Despite his feelings for Carolina, Grant eventually eliminated her. His desire to make their relationship work was not strong enough to overcome her lack of dedication. Juliana had been the first to raise the alarm about Carolina, and Grant's difficult choice to kill her demonstrated how much trust he had in Juliana. Furthermore, Carolina's elimination validates Grant's belief that he can find an even better match, which his date with Juliana most certainly contributed to. While Grant and Juliana's romance appears promising, several challenges may surface before the final rose ceremony. Grant claimed to be in love with Juliana shortly after their one-on-one date, and he said the same thing with Lisha. While his feelings for Juliana develop, Grant may become swept up in the thrill of the final weeks, as his affections for the remaining contenders intensify. The trailer for The Bachelor Season 29 suggests that Grant's indecision will haunt him as the season finale approaches. The sneak look reveals Grant still having misgivings just before the final rose ceremony. His intense feelings for Juliana undoubtedly offer her a competitive advantage, but anything may happen in the next weeks. Grant's date with Juliana distinguishes her from the other ladies, but if he's too hesitant to trust his emotions, he may wind up alone. The Bachelor Season 29 has been a roller coaster of emotions for Grant Ellis, who started the journey uncertain of his ability to form deep connections. Despite a rocky beginning, Grant's one-on-one date with Juliana Pasquarosa in Scotland became a turning point in his search for love. However, his indecisiveness and the brewing drama among the women continue to cast doubt over his final choice. As hometowns approach, Grant must navigate his strongest connections while avoiding the pitfalls of leading someone on. His feelings for Juliana are undeniable, but his affections for Lisha and the remaining women complicate matters. With each passing week, he is forced to question whether his emotions stem from genuine love or the pressure of the experience. Juliana remains a frontrunner, but Grant's growing attachment to Lisha cannot be ignored. Their chemistry has been palpable, and she brings out a side of him that no one else has. Their laughter-filled dates and deep conversations have created a foundation for something real. However, Grant has also expressed similar sentiments toward Juliana, leading to increasing tension as the finale nears. During the hometown visits, Grant meets Juliana's family and is confronted with the reality of their different lifestyles. While her family is welcoming, they emphasize the importance of emotional security, something Juliana has struggled with due to her past trauma. Grant finds himself deeply moved by her story, reinforcing his belief that she could be the one. However, doubts creep in when he visits Lisha's family. Their dynamic is effortless, and her family's warmth makes him feel instantly at home. The contrast between his experiences with Juliana and Lisha leaves him questioning his own heart. The women sense Grant's inner turmoil, and tensions rise between Juliana and Lisha. While Juliana remains composed, Lisha grows increasingly frustrated with Grant's inability to choose. The pressure reaches its peak during the final group date, where the remaining contestants openly express their concerns. Juliana, ever graceful, assures Grant that she trusts his process, while Lisha demands clarity. Grant's indecisiveness leads to an emotional breakdown, making it clear that his journey is far from over. As the final rose ceremony approaches, Grant faces the biggest decision of his life. The teaser for the season finale hints at an emotional confrontation, with Grant second-guessing his choice even as he stands before the final two women. Will he follow his heart and choose Juliana, whose depth and vulnerability have touched him? Or will he take a chance with Lisha, whose presence brings him undeniable joy? The Bachelor Season 29 has been anything but predictable. Fans eagerly await the conclusion, wondering if Grant will finally make the right choice or walk away alone, unable to commit to the love he has sought all season. Though disappointed, Mark left the show with grace. He had hoped for a different outcome, but he understood that love couldn't be forced. What he didn't expect was that his time in the spotlight was far from over. Shortly after his departure, rumors swirled about Mark dating a well-known television actress. The speculation was met with intrigue. Who was this mystery woman? Kelsey, protective of her father, remained quiet at first. But as the media frenzy grew, she finally addressed it, confirming that Mark was indeed seeing someone. While she refrained from naming names, insiders suggested the actress was a well-established star known for her role in a beloved family drama series. Mark himself remained tight-lipped, preferring to keep his private life just that, private. However, when he was spotted hand-in-hand with his rumored girlfriend at a charity gala in New Orleans, the confirmation was clear. The public's reaction was overwhelmingly positive. Mark, once defined by grief, was now seen as a man embracing a second chance at love. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.